My name is Amber Reed, R-E-I-D, birthday 12/27/90. I'm turning 32, but like I'm almost positive my like mental age, like my brain is stuck at 17. I'm actually starving, so okay, yes, I troll. Whatever, Trollin has entered the chat. I'm totally fine with a clickbait title because you guys know I love me a clickbait title. You're not paying attention to your health, you don't care about your health, you don't care about your body, you want to die, you could have ate healthy, you chose not to, do you really need to go on vacation, you need to buy health insurance instead. I just don't want to hear it.
No one cares!
Hey guys, Grüße aus Deutschland, greetings from Germany. Something just hit me and I would like to share that with you. Let me know what you think. The most toxic thing about being in the Amberverse is watching her videos and trying to make sense of what mindless drivel she publishes on her channel, right? But I just took a step back and looked at everything that happened during the past few months, and all of a sudden it hit me. I've been getting a non-stop feeling that she is lying, and this could be the reason for it. I think that the paid caretaker was only with her briefly and then moved out. I'm not saying she completely left her life. I'm just saying YP got her own apartment because, hey, the smell, the screeching, the annoying voice, and always having to witness that Amber lies on her channel. That can't be easy. I don't know what kind of personality YP has, but this is the feeling I got. She moved in with her back in summer 2021 when Becky was still living there. Then Becky moved out and YP slowly realized, holy shit, this is insane. And so she moved out, and that's why we didn't see her all that often, right? Only here and there. And I'm thinking that she also got, the packages from the post office and brought them over. That is the only time when Amber could do hauls, so that makes sense. And Amber not taking care of herself while being in a supposed relationship makes no sense either, because if she's learned from any mistakes in the past, then she should have taken care of herself just to avoid being left again. But again, I don't think they had a relationship. And so YP lived in her own apartment, only came over to wipe Amber's butt, help her maybe with washing her hair every few months, and stuff like that. And so Amber realized that no matter what she does, her views are dropping because she had clickbaited and exploited a lot on her channel, and nothing worked. Not even her being close to death by faking this incident with the potato, where she clearly got the scene out of the movie The Whale. And also lied about it because she had choked on a lifesaver when she was a kid, but apparently she had forgotten about that. At the same time, Mr. Snowflake is uncovering all these statements that she made in the past, which made her even look worse. And so she tried to come up with one drama after another. Hernia, pneumonia, weight loss surgery is definitely still happening, blah, blah, blah. But her stories made no sense. And I was sitting there, and you often heard me say, like, I have no idea what she's talking about. And that was most likely because none of what she tried to make us believe actually happened. She just said it because she wanted to deflect from all the bullshit she had done. And then when Destiny came out, starting to post videos, she had a little bit of drama going on that she could use for her channel, but yet her views didn't go up. And so we were always talking about, like on my channel, I don't know what's going on other channels, but on my channel we were always talking about she looks so much bigger in this video than she did in the last one, or the other way around. It seemed like her clips were jumbled. I figured out why. If YP had actually taken off, which means there was no relationship and YP only came over to help out with the chores, then Amber de facto couldn't have left the house anymore. But she was filming when they were still leaving the house together, and so we saw old, like I told you guys, old clips mixed in with current clips, and that would also make sense when she looked much smaller in her weigh-ins than she did in current videos, because she was using old clips to make us believe that the weight loss surgery arc is still, that is still happening. And so I strongly believe that this is what's going on. YP has not been Amber's girlfriend for a while. Amber's been trying desperately to make, to get her views back up. And when that didn't work, now she's posting the videos that they have pre-recorded at the time when, or maybe it's all fake and YP is still in the area. I think YP has left because at some point in time, and I can't really pinpoint the month, it seemed like Amber seemed sad and she looked more puffy. And I don't mean in the sense that she had ingested a lot of sodium-laden foods, but that she was crying a lot. And she was also hinting at it, being very vague, that there are things going on that she cannot talk about. And I believe that was YP related. That YP more and more took steps back away from Amber. Amber couldn't deal with that. And maybe they came to some kind of agreement that they're going to pre-film stuff that Amber could post. And I believe the only thing that Amber is telling right now that is really true, because is, and I'm saying this because she said it before, is that the lease might just be up in December. And so if she's looking at her views, like they just recently went up with that whole breakup arc, and so even Amber has got to realize by now that her YouTube income is no longer dependable, and so she's trying to make preparations for when that is no longer the case. And so maybe YP is sticking around, but in her own apartment, offering Amber to still help her until she's moved. But I think there hasn't been a relationship in at least 1.5 years. At least. And I think that YP, all that baby and all the ass smacking or whatever, which we didn't even see, Amber just told us, that was all like part of YP's services, that, to Amber, that she got paid for by Amber. And so this theory makes a lot of sense to me because it would explain everything. The jumbled clips, where she was larger and then smaller, I'm taking into consideration that she used filters, but still, sometimes she looked so extremely large, and I was thinking, this is what she looks like now. And then she showed clips where she looked much smaller, and they must have been old clips. And so that makes a lot of sense, because I don't think Amber has lost any weight. Because she would actually use that for clickbait on her channel. You know what I'm saying? And so she must be gaining. And her talking about podcasts, doing podcasts with YP, of course cannot happen because YP has moved out. And with this conversation that they just recently had and recorded, it's pretty clear they don't have any chemistry and they're not on the same page when it comes to the breakup or how they're going to move on with their separate lives. You know what I'm saying? And so podcasts, her channel would still tank. So to summarize, I think that YP has not been her girlfriend since at least winter 2021. And I think Amber went into a tailspin concerning her lies since about November 2022. And that's why she's been coming off so smug, so bitter, and so confused, because none of her lies make sense. The weight loss arc was a complete disaster because she couldn't remember what she had said before. To her, it's all about the views anyway, and so she tells what comes to mind, and any content is good content in her eyes. And so she's been posting, and it hasn't been making sense to a lot of us out here. So I think she hasn't been in a relationship, which might also be the reason why she has been gaining gradually. The messed up chronological order of her clips makes a lot of sense because she didn't keep track of when she filmed what. That is also why that mistake with the Easter poster or decoration in the Dollar Tree video happened. And she's been trying to distract us from what she's been doing, like all the lies, like, hey, don't pin me to my lies because, hey, now I got a hernia, now I'm delusional. No, she said she has hallucinations. Now I have pneumonia, and now I've decided not to do weight loss surgery. I mean, it's just a fireworks of bullshit, even claiming that she almost died, even though it was clearly almost down to the last detail a scene from the movie The Whale. And so I'm thinking she's completely lost the plot. She's desperately trying to hold on to that channel. And with her latest plot, publishing these clips that Amber and YP probably recorded months ago, if not over a year ago, she finally achieved her goal, and that is people are clicking on her videos again. And so, yeah, so to me it makes a lot of sense that what she said sounded completely confused because it was all lies. It was clips that were not in order, and so she couldn't really justify it, or didn't even try. You know, she just willy-nilly put out the clips and let us do our thing out here. But yeah, she hasn't been authentic or honest on her channel in months. This is all I got, but it just made a lot of sense. Maybe when I re-listen to it, it's not going to make sense. But let me know what you think. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.